What's up with y'all, man?
Same shit went down because the prophecy wasn't Star Wars because they said the emperor is there for Donald Trump. He said there was a disturbance in the force. The emperor knew that the only person that could able to defeat him was Luke Skywalker. And this is what I'm trying to say. How is it that both George Lucas was banking on only one or two people left, which is a remnant, and Jim Henson banking on only one or two people left. Now, listen, that's all that's left. Now I'm going to show you something here. Look at this. Now you got to understand sociology. You got to deal with everything on an advanced level. You got to go and study the black exploitation period, which I didn't think was exploitation was shit. That's what was being made.
This is what makes Bobby Hemmett a master teacher. He looks at all the intricacies and intangibles of the subject matter that he's talking about. This man is a genius. But the genius is always looked at like the court jester. It kind of reminds me of myself. People see me, they see my face. You know, I act kind to people and they just think I'm a joke for some reason. You know, people used to people being all macho and aggressive. Masters, we don't work that way. We usually are the court jesters. We're the person that everybody thinks is a fool until they find out the hard way. You see, Bobby, you know, fat guy, you see he has a southern accent, always telling jokes, but he is the
Karina,
master
what's the
teacher.
deal?
And the more you study Bobby Hemmett, the more you can realize that he is a master teacher. But you have to, Muhammad, I don't recognize the black people in the neighborhoods that I grew up in, guys. You understand what I'm telling you? I am a black man that was raised in Chicago, on the west side of Chicago. I do not recognize these people that I see in these neighborhoods. They do not look like me. They don't act like me. They look at me like I'm alien. I don't know them. They don't know me. I know they're some clones, though. I know that they're not the original black people. And they have to put those people out for a reason. But I'm going to say my opinions about that for later. And it's just important that you guys know that they started this in 1975 after The Messenger. Star Wars, most of the movies that they was coming out, guys, I told y'all, you don't know how many movies out there are talking about Elijah Muhammad and Master Farad Muhammad. But if you don't have the knowledge of that's what the movie's talking about, you wouldn't know. We already seen clips of the day the Earth stood still, which I'm going to narrate that again soon. Told y'all Keanu Reeves is playing Master Farad Muhammad in the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. Go look at Master Farad Muhammad. He's wearing a blue suit. So is Keanu Reeves in the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. But they're not going to come out and tell you, hey, we're making this movie about Nation of Islam. They're not going to tell you that. You have to have the knowledge to know where y'all think. Most of the time, they never really even tell y'all where they get these movies from. You know, this is not people just script writing and coming up with this stuff out of their imagination.
Steven, what's the deal? Everybody get their votes in, man. Let me know if y'all think Gucci got replaced or not. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like him with them big ass Cartier glasses on. I ain't gonna lie. Every time you see him now, he got them big ass, he got them big ladybug shades on. Yeah, every time you see Gucci Man now, he got them big ass ladybug glasses on like that. So you can't really see. But he been part of the industry either way, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button, man. See, this the old Gucci right here when he was shopping with Walker. Oh, I mean in Walmart. When he was shopping up in martial law, looking ass. Y'all sub up to that channel, man. And make sure y'all get y'all votes in. Let's get up to 100 viewers and 100 votes. Everybody go crazy on that fucking like button, man. Don't be no buster, man. Sub up to the channel. Appreciate everybody for tapping in too, man.
Nation. They usually use historical events and kind of, how do you say, make a parody of it. Some of it can be half truth, the other can be falsehood. Nevertheless, they throw a few truths in there, throw a few lies in there, make it a great movie, blow up some stuff, and everybody pays the money, eat the popcorn, go see the movie. That's usually how they do it. But anyway, guys, let's get to this, guys, because this is y'all gonna hear some good stuff from Bobby. I think this gonna be about. Let me see, how long do I got? Yeah, it's gonna be about a half hour, guys. Let's break this down. Let's listen to this.
That the actual country don't even know. We talking about something behind what appears to be. You understand where I'm coming from? So now, dealing with this particular science, let's say this. Imagine this. I introduced the movie The Dark Crystal. Now on that movie, two things happened. Well, one thing happened that was very key. A lot of things happened, but one thing happened was very key. The same thing happened there, happened on Star Wars. Now both movies, Star Wars produced by George Lucas. George Lucas was a confidant of Jim Henson, who did Dark Crystal. Jim Henson and Frank Oz did Dark Crystal. Frank Oz was the person that put Yoda together. And the voice behind Yoda and the one that created the puppets and all of that. Because Jim Henson couldn't do it because he was working on the Muppet Caper and the Dark Crystal at the time, two movies, so he could.
Shinobi, he said he doesn't talk the same nor act the same. Nah, for real. Or rap the same. Remember when he tried to charge 50K for a freestyle? That shit had me rolling. The old Gucci love to rap. How you gonna try to charge 50K for a freestyle? Yeah, you got some good raps, but they ain't that damn good. You know what I'm saying? Gucci got some cool raps, but they ain't no 50K good. I ain't gonna cap with you. Ain't no way I'm paying 50K for a Gucci Man verse, let alone a freestyle. It just don't make sense. It don't add up. 50K for a freestyle. Like, where did he get that number from? I could see if he said like 5K or something. Give me a quick 5K. You know what I'm saying? It would have been more reasonable. But 50K, we know that ain't you, Gucci. Looking ass. Y'all gonna make me get on his Instagram today. Y'all know I don't play on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Straight applying that belt. And I bet you he ain't post nothing on Instagram today. Again. Cause it's a fake Gucci man. Yeah, and his wife control his account. So he can't do no posting on Instagram because it ain't him. Look at that. He gotta ask for permission first. Nigga said, sit down, blood. Let's get on Gucci Man's Instagram. Let's see if he posted on his story today. Nope. Nothing on his story today again. Cause he don't never post shit. Unless his handler lets him post. You know what I'm saying? He's a non-posting pig. You know what I'm saying? He don't got shit on his story again today. He said, who is that clone? Look, y'all. Gucci didn't post nothing again today. You know why? Because his handler won't let him. He can't just post on Instagram like that. You know how me and you go and post a story on our Instagrams? Yeah, Gucci can't do that. I don't know how. Shit, Ross, he posts every fucking day. Let me get on Ross shit. I bet you Ross got 1,000 stories today. Rick, Ross, look. Ross posted today, as usual. You know what I'm saying? He got a ring around his shit. 1,000 stories as usual. Look at how many dots Ross got. That nigga posts 1,000 stories a day. You know what I'm saying? You see the difference? Y'all see the difference? See how many stories Ross got? Let's go back to I didn't want to do this, man. Y'all know how we do on this channel, man. We don't do no capping. Hey, let's go back to Gucci Mane's. He didn't post nothing today again. Nothing on his story again. And they took the Foot Locker cloning commercial down. Remember the Foot Locker commercial that was like the 6th or 7th video on his page? Yeah, they took it down. Y'all want to see it? Since they took it down, he said replaced him with this dude we don't know. Nah, for real. He's an unknown bogey. We don't know who he is, man. I told y'all, man, the trap is closed with Gucci Mane until further notice. I didn't want to have to do this, but yeah, man. Trap closed, Gucci Mane. And the streets been infiltrated, if you ask me. They've been letting this guy in. You know what I'm saying? Who's controlling the door? You know what I'm saying? You got the front door swinging. You don't know who coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? Front door swinging like this. You don't know who coming in and out. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, brother. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. This is the realest channel on YouTube. I'm telling on there. We're gonna get my nigga Trey up on here on the laptop, man. I can't get nobody on stream on my phone. My shit too slow. But yeah, man, we gotta get some guests on the channel too, man. Them other channels is not fucking with this channel. I'm telling you, we get the guest on here and I get my headset and shit, and we start, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a wrap. He said when he came home from prison and seen him and like something ain't right. Nah, for real. Everybody embraced him like it was him. You know what I'm saying? This the real Gucci right here. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even do that long. He only did he did 20 months. He didn't even do a full 2 years. Like, what do they think we're slow? You know what I'm saying? I've seen niggas go to jail in prison for 10, 15 years. Niggas did come home looking totally different. And they got fatter. Big Meats got fatter. Blueface got fatter. Anybody you name that went to jail or went to prison, pretty much for the most part, they got fatter. They don't come home fucking ripped with new teeth and you know what I'm saying, a whole new look. He said Winker said that ain't him either. Nah, for real. You see, he don't hang around none of the old 1017 people. His ex artist said it ain't him. He don't hang around none of the old 1017 guys, especially Waka. You know what I'm saying? Who he Walmart with on this picture. So like, it's too many red flags, man. Trap closed for good until further notice. Keep telling y'all, man. That's why we the best channel on YouTube, man. We don't just, you know what I'm saying? We gotta figure out who this guy is first. Looking at you got too many people saying, "Hey, it ain't you." Yeah, man. We just ain't gonna just fly by night on this stuff, man. We ain't just gonna fly over this stuff. We gotta break this stuff down. He said Gucci would never let Pooh rob him like that. Yeah, it's almost like a setup play, bro. When I seen that shit, I thought I was watching a play. You know how they do the little plays and shit, like Tyler Perry? I thought that shit was a play, I ain't gonna lie. It didn't even look like a real robbery. Cause you know, ain't no real robberies going that soft. Like they really let him off weak on some weak shit. So it was really like a play to me. You know what I'm saying? He said, right? That shit didn't seem staged. Yeah, nah. Gucci takes off running towards the gunman. Like the shit just seemed too stupid. Who the hell runs towards the gunman? Like Gucci man, what are you, a fucking idiot? You ran to the Drake. Like if anything, like how did you think you were gonna make it out the door? Like where did he think he was going? That's why it's just like, man, it's just too many red flags. And we still haven't figured none of this stuff out yet. You know how people do a major dump of information but don't none of it get figured out? Like they just keep dumping info. Like dumbass shit keeps happening but none of it's getting figured out. That's why it seems set up to me like shit two stage. Did y'all stage this robbery? Looking ass. It don't seem that real. Nobody got swack with that Drake. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some real robberies that they get nasty. Yeah, man, I done seen some real robberies and that was some soft shit. I ain't gonna lie. With the Gucci man deal, he got out very, very, very lucky looking ass. With the one guy, he got some bruises on his elbow or whatever that shit. One of the guys got some bruises on his arm or some shit. Shit, that's lucky. You ask me. He said, and it was a cop in there with him. Yeah, man, on top of that, man, Gucci's not that same Gucci from '05. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling y'all. Either way, whether y'all want to say he got replaced or whatever, he's not that same guy, man. It's a different guy. With the '05, Gucci said, he said he wanted to sign with BMF, but they said, nah, man. we can't sign you because you be robbing too much. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the interview with Big Meech. He said, man, yeah, that was one of my fuck ups. I should have signed Gucci man. He said, yeah, man, we ain't gonna sign you, man. You be robbing too much. We fuck with you. What's up with everybody though, man? Y'all get y'all votes in, man. Let's get up to 100 votes. Let me know what y'all think about Guap, man. Telling on Pooh Shiesty. And all this stuff is because of the deal. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the deal. You take the deal, you guess what? You either gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay on the back end. Am I right? Or am I right? You gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay on that back end? Yeah, man, they all took the deal, so that's why uh, what's happening to them is what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's not looking too good, buddy. Let me get my thumbnails up. He said it's a dude who sounds just like Mo3 who came out of nowhere. Yep. I'm sure they trying to find somebody. They always trying to find somebody to replace somebody. They do it every time. And yeah, man, Gucci has what? He's got one artist that's not locked up and uh that's not locked up and that hasn't passed away, and that's Big Walk Dog. He was the only one with 1017 that didn't get locked up and hasn't got took out yet. You had Fujiano, he's locked up. You had Pooh Shiesty, he's locked up. You had Hot Boy West, he's locked up. And then you had Big Scar and Enchanting, but they got crossed off the list. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci doesn't have a good success rate at being a CEO. You know what I'm saying? He's got three artists locked up, and he's got two that got crossed off the list. You know what I'm saying? See them two X's? I ain't even joking around. That's two artists that got slashed off the list. Yeah, Enchanting. That's what I just said. Big Scar and Enchanting got slashed off the list. Gucci's doing well, man. He's got two artists that are already gone, and then he's got three artists that are locked up. I got my Gucci Mane oath chart right here. You know what I'm saying? And guess who's at the top? Gucci Mane. They always start off at the top of the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? I got to go back and rework that pyramid though, cause everybody had their own little time to shine. Let's get some more votes in, man. Everybody, get y'all votes in. Can y'all see the polls? Let me know if y'all think Gucci got replaced or not. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And yeah, man. It just don't look like him at all. You know what I'm saying? Stick 'em, what's the deal? See, this the real Gucci right here. You know what I'm saying? I took some old screenshots. Yeah, man, that don't look like Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? This the real Gucci. I don't know who the hell this guy is. You know, because I go back and I compare, you know what I'm saying, people's faces all the time, facial recognition. Facial recognition. And I'm telling you, I do this stuff better than a computer could any day. You know what I'm saying? And it don't look like him. You know what I'm saying? When I go back and do my and I analyze this stuff, he said complete differences. Yeah, man, he only did 20 months. Like, what do they think we're smoking dope? He did 20 months. That ain't even 2 years. I know people that did fucking 5 years and 10 years and they didn't even come out looking different at all. You do not even 2 years and you come home looking totally different and skinny. Something's going on, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sub up to the channel, man. See it, see his nose too. Even his nose got wider. He said people don't look that different doing time. Yeah, come on, bro. I know people that did time all over the world. Not even just in America. Fucking hard time in fucking other countries, and they didn't even fucking come out looking like. Come on, bro. Everybody sub up to the channel, man. He said his face pictures are off. Nah, for real, them hoes is not on. His shit is way off. Telling y'all, man. Something's off. We had Gucci Man's cousin on here, and we had somebody that was at the wedding too. So yeah, man. It don't matter. On this channel, we gonna get to the bottom of that shit. Last time we had Gucci Man cousin on here, she said he ain't doing too good. You know what I'm saying? He said lips, nose ain't the same. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this whole thing, but look, it's already what 90% saying that Gucci Man's been replaced. You know what I'm saying? On top of his roster being replaced, all of his artists are locked up, and the other two are gone. He's got two artists that's been took out, and then he's got three artists that are gone, that are locked up. Hot Boy West, pooh, shiesty, and Fujiano, and they all doing looking at serious time. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no laugh. This ain't no laughing matter looking ass. Excuse me. Man, I had these two little ass tacos. These bitches got me full the whole day. Fuck. He said it's definitely something strange going on. Nah, for real. I'm telling y'all, man. It's something strange going on with Gucci Man looking ass. And it's not even just me saying this shit. It's a ton of other people that, you know what I'm saying, that feel the same way. So it ain't like I'm just going on some crazy rant. Oh, it's not Gucci Man. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of this, it seems like he's trying to sabotage the industry. You know what I'm saying? He said this new dude trying to too hard. Anybody knows who knows Gucci knows it's not Gucci. Nah, for real. Why Big Meech ain't hanging around him? Because they know that ain't him. You was talking about you was gonna sign him and all this stuff. You wasn't gonna sign no Gucci man. And then when I told y'all when they start doing this cheetah print stuff, then you know that something's going on. Jeezy took the oath too. They got to his ass too, trying to be a corporate thug. Ain't no corporate thug in there. Once you go corporate, you done sold out. Man, once they start rocking that cheetah print and doing the fingernails and the polish and stuff, cause you know Gucci man like to hang around ASAP. And ASAP hang around ASAP playing the finger polish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He said, right, it's over with him. Nah, for real. It don't look like him, man. I ain't gonna lie. This the old Gucci. This the new Gucci. It don't look like that nigga at all, buddy. I ain't even capping with y'all, man. Like, no cap. Let me see. Look, this the real Gucci man right here. And the old Gucci man had a peanut head, you know what I'm saying? See how his head's kind of like combed out? The real Gucci had a. How the fuck did his head get flat now? Niggas got a baby head, like, nigga reformed this shit, smushed this shit down. Get your flat head ass. Telling y'all, man. Look, the old Gucci had a peanut. He had a cone head. And he had nappy hair. How the fuck all of a sudden the fucking the wavy hair? Like, come on, bro. Puerto Rucci is back. My thumbnail up. This is Hobson right here. Y'all want to see my Hobson comparison? Gucci Mane, it's the best one. Damn it, if he don't look like Hobson, I'm telling y'all, the new Gucci lines straight up with my Hobson photos. And I'm not even lying. Look, the heads line up, the eyebrows line up, the nose lines up, the mouth, the chin, everything lines up perfect. You know what I'm saying? Compared to new Gucci with the old Gucci, nothing lines up. You know what I'm saying? But with Hobson, it lines up, buddy. See how he starts to look more like him? Remember when they sold him? Hey man, we're gonna need you to wear that Gucci suit. I told y'all I do the best facial recognition. Look, he said, nigga, that's Hopkins. I'm telling y'all, look how he lines up with Hopkins. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all tell me I'm lying down in the hop, down in the hop, down in the comments, man. You think I'm lying? Looking ass. Babyface, Shinobi, Juan, Stick. Man, shout out to everybody that tapped into the live. Steven and Karina. It's not looking too good for Gucci Man, man. See, look, he lines right up with Hopskin. The new Gucci lines right up with Hopskin, but he don't line up with the old Gucci. Tell me I'm lying. I'm telling y'all. Am I right or am I right? You know what I'm saying? Even the head shape lines up. See, Gucci Man head was more coned off. He had a peanut head. See the peanut? See the cone at the top? The real Gucci had a pit. Alright, shit get flat. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's why when it comes to breaking this stuff down, man, y'all gotta see my Eminem one too, man. My Eminem breakdown is crazy. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all tap in the comments and let me know where y'all watching from. Let's get up to 100 viewers and 100 votes. Let's get 100 and 100. Let's go 100 on 100. You know what I'm saying? Florida man arrested after allegedly snatching 22K worth of gold from mall kiosk. Damn. That boy took off with that gold. Let me see. Okay, man, what's the deal? Let's check on Gucci Mane. Nothing today again. Looking at us. You know he ain't posting shit. He say make me modified and I'll get you some likes. I don't know about that right now. Okay, man, we'll see. Seem too anxious to be modded again. Why you want to be modded again so bad? Just chill out. We gonna get you modded, my nigga. Last time I let you be a mod, you tried to sabotage a nigga. And what? I came back, real nigga. Ain't even tripping off of this shit. But now you trying to be modded again. Something's up, buddy. Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel. I fuck with you though, okay, man. Look, nothing. He ain't post nothing on this story today, as usual. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be thinking I'm lying. Ah, that nigga lying. Look, Ross, he got plenty of stories today. Go on Rick Ross' Instagram. He got plenty of stories. Like he always do. Motherfucking 100 stories on this shit. Gucci Mane, he can't post nothing. Being unless his handler let him. You know what I'm saying? Empty. He don't got no post. And he ain't gonna post shit. Real buster shit. He can't post unless mommy let him. You know what I'm saying? Unless he get the okay. And that's why they took that commercial down with the Foot Locker with the clones in it. Let me get this video back up for y'all, man.
So he
Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Y'all hit that sub button and hit that like button.
And the movie industry is nothing but the advanced mythological arm of the Illuminati. Went over and helped out in both of these movies, Star Wars, which started in 77. And Dark Christmas came out. Two things that happened.
Ricardo, what's the deal? Okay, man, what's the deal? Baby Face, what's the deal? Shinobi.
This particular movie was very key. Now, let me explain this. Let me go into the history before I jump ahead of myself. There was a certain energy that when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was on the planet, carried, did the government say, look, they tried to kill him with the congressional, they had a party in there, was a lady at the party. They said, what y'all partying about? They said, we killed the messenger. They tried to poison him in the hospital in somewhere in the late 60s, and it didn't work. So basically, they just fucked the organization up from around it. They said, we're waiting on him to die, and once he died, this shit is over, because we can't have this to happen again. We got Nova Two Ali ass. We got Marcus Garvey. Both of them was in and out so quick. So the one that got through and built the real empire was Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Despite what people want to think. So they said after him, they said we got to move on black people totally. So in 1975, George Lucas, which was a part of the Illuminati. Now the reason why I'm just saying no bullshit I'm talking about here, this is the real deal shit. I already got it on the damn tape, documented. I documented it on the tapes in 2 lectures the last 2 months, and then I got a goddamn book. Served to verify the same damn shit I documented. I said, there you go, that's the spirit working. When you can document stuff on the book. I said that George Lucas and these boys are all a part of America, it's part of the Illuminati. And I documented it. Let me give you the documentation. George Lucas approached Steven Spielberg and said, well, look, I'm getting ready to put this thing together, Star Wars, in 1975. He'd already written the screenplay in 1975. He had been working on the screenplay all through the early 70s, getting it right, because he was collaborating with the doggone Illuminati.
DA, what's the deal? Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Get y'all votes in. Y'all think Gucci got replaced? Let me know, man. Real nigga shit, man. Get y'all votes in. Sub up to that channel.
And so 75, he got it all together. He went and got this guy John Williams for the movie score because Steven Spielberg hooked him up with this. 76, he went into filming. The movie came out in the spring of 77, around April or May, which is very key. You know, that's that vernal equinox thing. All kind of cycles come down at that particular time. Now, what I'm getting at is this. The government, at this particular time, said we are getting ready to start a war.
Interesting. You know, guys, I found out Elijah Muhammad was Master Fraud Muhammad on April 8th, 2023, which is 1 year before the great eclipse of 2024, which occurs on April 8th, 2024. We know the first eclipse. Some of us, y'all know X marks the spot down there in Cairo, Illinois, Little Egypt. When the second eclipse comes across, it forms an X, and X marks the spot in Little Egypt. The first eclipse came in 2017, the second one 2024. If you multiply 2017 times 2024, it equals the date of the second eclipse. I can't think right now what the number is, but it's 408 something something something. Just do the mathematics. Got the first, second eclipse forms the X, and I'm gonna narrate this too later, guys. I just want y'all to know, you add 2017, the first eclipse, times 2024, the second eclipse, it equals the date, the exact date of the second eclipse, which X marks the spot down there in Cairo, Illinois, also known as Little Egypt. If that's not the hand of God, I don't know what is. Very special eclipse coming up, guys. A lot of anticipation. Did anything happen in 2017? I think it did, man. I think it did. A lot of things started spiraling down when Grump got in office. Some people think that we were doing better under Grump, but not really. And remember, Grump played as Biff in Back to the Future. The director-producer already said that the character of Biff in Back to the Future was Ronald Grump. And you remember in Back to the Future Part 2, you remember when Ronald Grump was standing in that casino downtown, that hotel downtown, which actually that was a casino. That was a building that's in downtown Las Vegas. That building, it was in Back to the Future Part 2, because he had used the almanac and he got rich because he knew the future. And Grump is associated with a lot of time travel. Once again, I'm not an expert on that. You have to listen to Into the Stars channel to learn all about that. All I can tell y'all, is what I know about that. When you add those two dates, 2017 first eclipse, 2024 second eclipse, you add 2017 times 2000.
If he in the time travel, why the fuck he don't travel in time and go get his fucking hairline fixed? That's what kills me.
24, it equals the exact date of the second eclipse. So I just wanted to reiterate that, but I'm gonna narrate that soon, guys. We could talk more about that. All right, so let's keep going, because he was talking about the vernal equinox and how I just had to add that in there.
To kill the black man and the black woman off for good. So what we're doing now in 1997 is we're looking back and recapping, because I'm trying to tell you this. That between 1975, believe it, to 1997, imagine them replacing a whole nother goddamn race, and the only motherfuckers left is a few damn people that's a remnant, and that's why you can get it and other people around you can't get the shit.
Yep.
Now wait a minute, now this is some scary shit. Imagine 90%. Actually, imagine 98% of black people dead physically in the United States. But they can replace their losses, so therefore by them, they can replace the damn losses, and they can only have a remnant. That was 144,000. Couldn't figure this damn shit out.
Yep.
Which is just a remnant.
You heard it, 144. So why y'all think? Well, he just let me know, and he just let y'all know. I'm a real black person. 144 all day, every day.
So look at the number. We talk about a remnant. Y'all getting this? Yeah. Look, listen. First of all, you got a brain scan here, because see, the only motherfuckers we can talk to at this time is a little bit of conscious people in the United States, mostly on the East Coast. You people scattered in the West. This is some serious shit I'm talking about here. Because I went into a whole damn nexus from the time I left this mother back in, when was I here? June? No, when was the last time I was here? In July or something.
Guess what my birthday is? December 2nd. So if you times 12 times 12, what you get? 144. Looking ass.
Time I left here in July up until now, I done went into a whole other damn shit in realization. Self-realization on what happened. I'm talking about a damn horror. When every day, okay, I'm at ease around you now because I'm into a little bit of conscious people. But on the other hand, on every day, it's like being lonely out here with nobody to talk to. I need in the world. this good. We got this for the moment too. Bro, man, we got it for the. Hey, we gotta document this on film.
And notice Gucci Man like to hang around now. That's one of his main buddies after he got out. You know what I'm saying? And you know ASAP deep in the industry in the cult. He was one of the first ones that introduced the nail painting and all that zesty stuff in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So he's high up there when it comes to the industry. You know what I'm saying? And he a powerful ally for the cult. This him on one of his album covers portraying the Al Dajjal. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Muslim Antichrist. You can look it up, Al Dajjal. He's blind in the right eye and it resembles like a bulging out grape. You know what I'm saying? You can go look it up. The Antichrist Al Dajjal. Looks like he's blind in the right eye to me, and it looks like a bulging out floating grape. And he's pointing at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's for another story though. You know, ASAP, because we already know who took the oath. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ASAP playing in that fingernail polish, sweeter than a sugar water with strawberries in it. Tyre, what's the deal, man? Sweeter than a sugar water with guava fruit. Looking at y'all sub up to that channel, man. Let me know what you about Gucci. And one thing I can say about Gucci, man, is dope. You know what I'm saying? That's him right there, submerged in the bathtub, doing the bathtub ritual, in between the two pillars in the checkerboard. And y'all know the pillars in the checkerboard already. If you tap into the channel, and that's Masonic. That's why Gucci Man he part of the cult, and the old Gucci Man wouldn't do none of this stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? He deep in the cult, and he hanging around all the other people that's deep in the cult. So if you don't want to think that he got replaced, just know that he took the oath of the industry. Y'all know ASAP took the oath. Ain't no doubt about it. Where the clone and stuff at? This the Gucci Hoka commercial they took down after we expo having the two clone commercial. Yeah, man, we exposed them and they took the commercial down. Cowboy, what's the deal? And guess how long the commercial was? 33 seconds. Y'all want to see it? Man, you can't make this stuff up. Y'all hit that like button, man. And I can show y'all this on his Instagram. We can go on his Instagram right now. And I'll show y'all where I got this thumbnail from. This on his Instagram. He did that shoe line, the shoe with Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You know they ain't finna give you nothing for free. Do a ritual. Then you can go ahead. Then you can get your shoe. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna drop no shoe regularly. You gonna drop it with us, and you gonna do your ritual, Gucci man. Let's see. Yeah, this the Gucci they released in 2016. You know what I'm saying? BG, what's the deal? Everybody sub up to the channel, man. Hit that like button. I'm gonna go back and get y'all a clear photo. I don't know why it's all super uh low quality. I can get that photo in a better quality. Man, what's up with everybody, man? Y'all tap in the comments and y'all pop out in the get y'all votes in. Let me know if y'all think Gucci ratted or not. Like let me know if y'all think Gucci got replaced. I already know he took the oath. You know what I'm saying? Then he hanging around. His best buddy is ASAP since he got, and you know ASAP. So yeah, man, we already know Gucci got something going on, buddy. That's already understood. That's understood already. Like my bro said, they understood. You know what I'm saying? David, get your ugly ass on. He said we not subbing. Nigga already got 1,000 subs. What is you talking about? You a whole bitch. I don't need your sub anyway. What kind of name is David Mugula? I don't tell that nigga BG. Double tap and hit that like button. We don't need your sub. Fucking 304. That nigga said we ain't subbing twin. Bitch, I ain't your twin, nigga. Appreciate everybody that do fuck with the channel though for tapping in, man. David, you can motherfucking beat it, bitch. Buster ass nigga. Let me know if y'all want to see the Gucci Mane Hoka commercial with the cloning in it. Yeah, I only need what 30 subs, and we're gonna be at 1K already. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even try that hard to get this channel monetized. We already monetized. 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. But it's just cause we be dropping that heat, man. And then I be making clothes and shit too. I just break down the oath just on some side shit. I really be making clothes, y'all. Y'all go follow my clothes. My TikTok, Angelic Star. Check me out when I be making my clothes. Nigga, a designer. I'm really a fashion designer, but I had to step out of the office to break down these oaths. You know what I'm saying? These rituals of the industry. And then I'm gonna go step back in the office and make some clothes. Look at this. But yeah, this is the bathtub ritual right here. When y'all see them do the bathtub deal, fucking chalky as fuck. Let me get some water right quick, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had the air on fucking. I don't know how my air got on 40 and it fucked me up. That shit damn near got me sick. What's up with everybody though, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Sub up to the channel. See Gucci Mane chilling in the tub. Let me see. Let me get to this. This photos. These are way up here. Oh, here you go, right here. See, it says it's fine to be a Mason. You know what I'm saying? See how he on the goat travel on the chart, and then look, here go the bathtub. That's the bathtub. See how he tickling his feet. We're gonna have an episode on that too, breaking down the industry in the tub. The industry in the tub, and that's another zesty ritual for y'all that they be doing in the industry. Let me see. They got Tupac. He did it. The ritual. Lee. He did it. And more. Gucci Mane, Drake, Eminem. Yeah, man. Once you see him in the bathtub, yes, that's the bathtub ritual. Everybody hit the like button, man. Let me know if y'all want me to some more. Let's see. Too many motherfuckers took the oath. Shit. DMX. See, when they do the bathtub, see the tub, he did his with the goat blood too. So that was a real sacrifice. Looking ass. And he had the horns on top of his head in the tub. So it's always gonna be sacrificial. You know what I'm saying? With the sacrificial goat blood, with the horns on top of your head, they always gonna set it up to where you know what I'm saying, you take the fall looking ass. Y'all hit that like button and let me know if y'all want me to break down some more industry oaths. You know what I'm saying? Because they all did. It's the tub ritual. You know, see the goat tickling their feet. You want to be a mason? See the checkerboard. See the two pillars. See the checkerboard. See the goat tickling his feet. Looking ass. Fucking with y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button though, man. Let me know if y'all fucking with the live or not, man. Y'all fucking with the breakdowns? Yeah, Gucci's a real puss, man. He cannot post on Instagram unless he gets uh the okay from his handler. I already showed y'all. We got on his Instagram. I showed y'all Ross. He posted 1,000 fucking stories as usual. And Gucci Mane don't post shit. See the pillars? See the checkerboard in the middle? See the two pillars? See the checkerboard in the middle? And he got his head submerged in the water in the bathtub. That's the bathtub ritual. See, ain't nobody gonna give y'all no better breakdown. Y'all not gonna find no better breakdown on these rituals, man. We figured them out. You know what I'm saying? That's the tub ritual. They all do it. And many, many more. They probably got a ton of actors that done had to do it. I just ain't went back and looked yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the best when it comes to breaking this stuff down, man. If you took the oath, we gonna find out. If you got swapped, we gonna find out. Y'all sub up to that channel though, man. All this stuff is for entertainment purposes only, man. And everything's alleged, but some stuff is not. You know what I'm saying? Because we got people out here wondering what's going on with Gucci Mane. So that's the whole thing about it, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man.
You know, to understand this. So this is very, it don't matter about how the crowd up in here. It's a matter of the only people we can talk about doing this type of thing at this particular time is the people that's here and a little bit of other types of people in the country that can even perceive what I'm talking about. But this is the first time that this thing is being said. Because I was not able to say it as good in Atlanta because the energy was a certain way. But I can say it now because I got time. You see what I'm saying? They got time because in Atlanta now, there ain't no conscience now. So when I speak, man, they got mugs out the damn door, down the damn street. That's how packed the shit be. So I need to get the realization going on now. Imagine, now we can say, now you can say, well, how can that be true. Well, now, let's just go back to religion. If we understand the horrors of Revelation, we just talk about plain old Christianity. We're not going to get elaborate in no Egyptian shit and all that, which is the advanced stuff, which I teach on. We're just talking about this plain old Christianity. Even if you go back what the Bible says of Revelation, that the last days is supposed to be something so damn horrible, so it can't just be a revelation come down when you at the goddamn law. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something so hideous, but what's the most hideous part about it? Is the most hideous part about it that the whole mass of the people be aware of it? That wouldn't be hideous at all. The most hideous part would be when the mass of the people don't know what's going on with something so horrifying.
Yep.
You understand where I'm coming from here? Now let's get back to this particular science on what we're dealing with here. In 1975, because I often said this shit, I kept saying, I've been saying it since I've been teaching. And I didn't know it was a spiritual channel. My higher spirit was telling me, I said, wait a minute now. I'm looking at all these books. And some of these books with Crowley and all this type of stuff was 1919. All this particular information, some of these books is very old. I said that the cracker knew this was coming, seemed to me, and you might have heard me say this on some of my videos. I said if he knew this shit was coming, seemed to me, he wouldn't have started to try to kill black people now. He would have started in the 70s or the 60s or whatever. And I kept saying, I've been saying that for the last 5 years until I finally figured this damn shit out. He did. He did. But the most profound thing that ever happened to me was the brother Juju. Which when we went on the mounds, the brother on the mounds, the Indian people told me, he said, going to be an older guy that's in Atlanta. He ain't been able to tell this shit to nobody, but he want to tell it to you. And I couldn't put it in my mind. It was a year later that I realized it was talking about him because I had already met him and I thought it was the person that I was supposed to meet. And I remembered it, but he gave me this ring. He's the one that made this ring for me. Now the key was, he said the main key is about this cloning shit. That's right. Now, going back to this, because I don't want to get too far into the semantics and change that over because this is now, this is what the deal is. After the messenger died in 1975, ascended, however you want to have it, they went to George Lucas, and those particular ones were only documenting what the government was going to deal with. Now, in 1977, the movie Star Wars came out. Now, what the fuck is a star? Metaphysically, I told you the last time I came that the word Kim in the serious mystery, remember I said that? Means a group of stars or a group of star people or stardust, which is melody. So Star Wars was talking about melanin water. Okay? Okay. Because what is melanin? Melanin is carbon. Carbon is the basis of what's between all stars. A star is nothing but illuminated carbon. So therefore, if the melanin is in us, is in our brain, then we are the star people. That's right. Right? So Star Wars. Okay, let's go into this.
Yep.
He was documenting the Star Wars thing on what was going to happen to a people. Because he had gotten it firsthand and went out and did a goddamn movie on this shit.
Y'all notice I'm not really saying too much. That's because we're listening to the master. Bobby Hemming was instrumental in bringing me to Elijah Muhammad and understanding that mystery system. I first started studying mystery systems and pretty much got initiated by Bobby Hemming. A lot of us think that we're not initiated. A lot of us think that, we don't go through the same, transitions that the priests had to go through in ancient Egypt. No, we do. We do go through those same initiations. It's just not it's not how it used to be. Now, you go on YouTube, you might start studying some philosopher or some master, ascended master out there that can help bring you up a notch in consciousness. For me, it was Bobby Hemming, so that's why I'm being mostly quiet. But let's move on. It's the master teacher. He's the master teacher.
And they said up until Star Wars, science fiction movies never did as well at the box office. But this movie seemed to just go all crazy. this shit. What's the name of it? The movie The Black Sun. The book of Black Sun. I'll get into that in one minute. This is what the deal is. Having read the book, I've been dealing with the same since this summer. Anyway, what happened was this. In Star Wars, they had the Jedi warriors. The Jedi Knights. All the Jedi Knights were killed except one. Well, they didn't know it because Darth Vader thought that Obi-Wan Kenobi was dead. He hid out on the island on Tatooine, waiting because he was waiting for Luke Skywalker to grow up.
What is this?
To grow up. He was waiting. They separated the sister and the brother, put them in different families because they didn't want Darth Vader to know. When Luke Skywalker grew up. When he grew up, that's when the second part came down and he went to try to fight the evil empire. This is what the deal is. But they killed him off but one. In the movie Dark Crystal, how many people saw the movie Dark Crystal? The Nephilim, which is the Nephilim in the Dark Crystal, which is the Nephilim, which you use the Bible, which is not the black people, the giants, those who came down. They killed them off and they thought they had killed them all, but Jin, and then Jin found another woman, was a little girl. There was two Nephilim left. And the prophecy said one will come that will overtopple Adalabra for the evil empire. Same shit went down because the prophecy was in Star Wars because they say the emperor in there is Adalabra. He said there was a disturbance in the force. The emperor knew that the only person that could able to defeat him was Luke Skywalker. Now this is the point I'm trying to say. How is it that both George Lucas was banking on only one or two people left, which is the remnant, and Jim Henson banking on only one or two people left. Now, listen, that's all that's left. Now I'm going to show you something here. Look at this. Now you got to understand sociology. You got to deal with everything on an advanced level. You got to go and study the black exploitation period, which I didn't think was exploitation. Was shit. This movie we ever had.
This is what makes Bobby him a master teacher. He looks at all the intricacies and intangibles of the subject matter that he's talking about. This man is a genius. But the genius is always looked at like the court jester. It kind of reminds me of myself. People see me, they see my face. You know, I kind to people and they just think I'm a joke for some reason. You know, people used to people being all macho and aggressive. Masters, we don't work that way. We usually are the court jesters. We're the person that everybody thinks is a fool until they find out the hard way. You see, Bobby, you know, fat guy, you see he has a southern accent, always telling jokes, but he is the master teacher. And the more you study Bobby Hemmett, the more you can realize that he is a master teacher. But you have to get over the fact of how he looks and how he talks. See, it's always said, even Elijah Muhammad used to say this, don't listen to how I said it or listen to what I'm saying. See, but like we always say, people, just because somebody's looking don't mean they see, and just because somebody is hearing don't mean they listening. We might have to do a part 2 to this, guys. Got 10 minutes left, but we're gonna end up doing a part 2 to this anyway. I just want to tell you, Bobby Hemmett, master teacher. Because watch how he finna break this down about how he know that they were anticipating most of the black people been long gone.
It started from 1971 with Shaft. That was the first one. They had black movies before Shaft. We talking about Shaft represented the first movie with a black person represented as a masculine figure equal to white man. Actually, it was 2 movies in 1971. Brother John, that we just realized, you know, most people don't even know what's out. We're ready to get into that. And Shaft. And from that Superfly and the rest of the shit, Slaughter, Superfly TNT, Tangerine. Green Man, a whole bunch of them motherfuckers, Black Shampoo, all this shit. The black exploitation films lasted from 1971 to 1977 when they started dying down. By 79, they had already closed them out almost, and 78 was real weak. So we're talking about 6 good years, 7 maximum. The movie Star Wars came out in the height of black exploitation, yet the first movie didn't have a black person in the cast.
That's right.
The second movie, they had Billy D. Williams. The third movie, they had one little black girl dancing with, she danced for Jabba the Hutt. And the third movie, they got one black star fighter that got blew up. If you look real close, one of the guys in the X-Wing fighters, he got blew up too. But my point is this. How is it in the height of the black era where everything was black on TV and more black movies than we have now, they didn't put a black person up in the movie? It's not because of racism, because they were showing a message. The original black person was the Jedi warrior. Because remember he says, I don't want to hear nothing about your ancient race and an ancient religion, some old Jedi shit. And what's the next? Never underestimate the power of the Force. Right? Now, let's get into this type shit. What's going down? Let me explain something to you. What was the name of the wars? Because there was a war that was fought that killed off the Jedi Knights. No. What was the name of the war? This war started from 1975. That's when he wrote the screenplay. Up until now. The name of the war was the Clone War.
Yep.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel. And it's your big boss, Guala Bands, back with another one, man. And yeah, man, they talking about the Clone Wars. The Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? They put it right in your face every time.
Bingo. Bingo.
Oh, what was the name of the war? This war started from 1975. That's when he wrote the screenplay. Up until now. The name of the war was the Clone War.
Yep. Bingo. Bingo.
Joe, what's the deal? BG, David, Cowboy, what's the deal, man? What's up with everybody? Tyre, I see you. DA, Ricardo. Okay, what's the deal? Babyface. Yeah, man, it's the Clone Wars. Y'all ain't seen Star Wars? Y'all better get y'all Star Wars. I got about 10 Star Wars books right here lined up.
1998, it's going to come out 1998 or 99.
So all these killings in Chicago and all around the country, and people naming their daughters Tequila and Bonquisha, you know, that's all clone shit. I told y'all how, you know, Walmart can put their stamp on them. They can pre-program them that they're gonna work at Walmart when they get older, or McDonald's. You already programmed where these people are gonna work. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Clones. All the killings, clones killing other clones. People from other countries come over here. They think they know what black people, they don't. A lot of people who met me, I'm the first black person, I'm the only black person they even know and probably might ever speak to. Because like Bobby Hemming about to say, how can black people be this stupid? Because they're not black people, they clones.
Which is the Clone War. What actually happened.
Yeah, that's supposed to be strange.
The name of the war was the Clone War. This is some amazing shit now, I'm telling you. I wish you could feel the way I feel about this shit, because I'm telling you. And I'm sitting here watching this thing. Why would the wars be named the Clone Wars? Luke Skywalker tells Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is the guy that fought with his father. He said, you fought in the Clone Wars with my father? Or you fought in the Clone Wars? He said, yes. With my father, yeah, because he knew his father was one. He didn't know what his father was. The Clone Wars...
Let me tell y'all real quick. This is how it goes. If you a real black person in this country and you just by some chance or luck make it to the age of 40, 30 is when you actually become an adult. It's not 21. You become an adult when you're 30 years old. That's in the books. Then when you turn 40, you become a priest. Okay, and as time goes on, you keep working on your craft, and you're a high priest. I'm in my priesthood days. So when you look at all the blind, deaf, and dumb Negroes walking around, those are clones. Black people are not that stupid. If we've reached the age of 40 and gone into our priesthood, like the person that y'all are looking at right now, I am a priest. But somebody out there thinks they think I'm just thinking about rapping and playing basketball all day or something like that. No, if you're a real black person and you make it to your priesthood as a man, we are very serious and very intellectual people. We don't play around. We don't do none of that buffoonery with nobody. What you see is what you get. And I don't think I look like a clown when y'all look at my eyes by any means. And I damn sure don't look like these Negroes over here in the west and south side of Chicago. We're not the same. But they had to put all the clones out to cause all the confusion. We're going to definitely have to make a part 2 to this, guys. Let me see if we can sneak 2 more minutes in.
The terrible conflict that erupted during the old republic. 55 years or 35 years prior to Star Wars, The New Hope. Let me explain what that is. Star Wars, The New Hope.
See, I got the
Now, let me explain this.
I got the Star Wars The High Republic right here. I need to finish reading this one. This is a good one too. Hold up. I got that one. And then I got Han on the Run. Han and Solo on the Run. Yeah, man. I got a couple other ones too. Be More Like Lando. I gotta get that Clone War. I need to get some Clone Wars ones. Get a couple of these books, man. I'm gonna go back and read them. He said the real Gucci was killed in jail. Y'all hit that like button, man.
The New Hope began because the emperor represented the evil empire that took over the world. Black man. I mean the white man, excuse the expression. Which is a dollar, bro. Y'all get me on this. Y'all heard me talk about this before. That's the emperor. The New Hope began when Luke Skywalker grew up. So we gotta understand how the government is doing this. Now, on the real earth, the Clone War started in 1975 after the messenger left. The New
So you wonder how somebody like Elijah Muhammad could gather all those people together.
The Valley of the Kabbalah and Exodus is talking about us now. And they got a chapter in there called the Valley of the Decision. And this chapter was somewhere in the 60s where we had been taught doctrine, we've been hung by trees, where we had to decide on whether we was going to do the white man thing or going to build a nation for our own. And the majority of us shirked that possibility of doing our own shit. And the majority of the people followed Martin Luther King in the Valley of Decision. As a result, in the ancient book, they said we would suffer from that. As a result, they gave us a birthday party in 1976, the bicentennial year, and the year after that, they started the Clone Wars based on perfecting the cloning, and as a result, let's put it this way, as a result, and I'm telling you this, and if you think about it, it makes sense, but you're going to have to think about this with your spirit, and don't think about this with your intellect. Your intellect can get to the point where as you can reason Mickey Mouse with the motherfucking damn player. know what I'm saying? You have a spiritual faculty and think with your spirit on what's been going on here. Now let me explain this to you. They hired George Lucas out of college. George Lucas made a movie called THX. It's in the computers, it's in the video stores. And it's a movie about all the black people being killed off in the future. But one guy comes in and he's with, and Robert Duvall is in this movie. And came out in 71, and one black guy escaped, and he came to Robert Duvall and he said, I'm not a real, I'm a doggone synthetic, which means basically they done killed off my race. If he was telling them all this type of stuff, and they had him in this same social engineering and shit that I was telling you about. Now the key is this. Only black people they showed was on TV. That was also in Logan's Run, 1976. Remember, Richard Pryor made an observation of it. Even in Star Wars, they only had one black person left, Landau Calrissian. Now what happened? All the Jedi warriors was killed off. You gotta understand what's going on here. Now let me tell you this shit. This shit is real. I just wish, serious business, I just wish you could damn really actually just imagine this shit how I'm seeing it. I ain't telling you to damn keep it as law. You do what you want to do. I'm just telling you, we just reporting shit for you to put in a file, and just so happen on the hereafter, if the shit is true, you'll say, well, that motherfucker told us something. But it's true. Anyway, look, this is what I'm saying. But ain't no way in hell, listen, ain't no way in hell a nigga from Mother South Carolina can get this shit. This shit is, listen. I went through 12 years of school and damn near 4 years of college without studying. Only time I picked up some book, I was an art major. Fuck it, I'm gonna study for art major. And a good one at that. We don't study, we're creative. All of a sudden I don't become a damn scholar. I'm telling you because it's spiritual. Now listen to this. In 1977, they started something called a Clone Wars. And listen to what I'm saying, but think with it with your heart. What if? No, let me back up. Okay, I'll say it first. What if the government came in and replaced the majority of black people in this country with robots? What I mean is this here.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel. And this shit Big Boss Squalor Bands back with another one, man. Y'all get y'all votes in, too.
What if the government came in? Now don't get it wrong. If the government came in, cloned the majority of black people, killed off the rest, and the only ones that survive is you, and you all alone right now. Now let me explain this to you. You get the book The Making of the Third Eye by Vera Stanley Adler. If you get the book Ancient, The Finding of the Third Eye, Vera Stanley Adler. In that book, she'll tell you that in the last days, the people's third eye consciousness is supposed to open back up. Right? If you get the book Ancient Egypt, Practical Egyptian Magic by Murray Hope, it says in that book that the ancient people, which is us, have a time capsule in them like melanin, which is melanin, that will trigger in the last days, and they will have the knowledge of the great ones, which means you have the knowledge of the higher self. Yes. You get that? Yes. If you get this book here, Mark Balfour, based on the studies they had predicted by 1986, the people who have the original blueprint are the Akashic records, Akash meaning black, all the melanin, their time capsule of their ancient history will open up, and they will be back with full knowledge of what they call detailed files. I have detailed files. Now my point is this. We had melanin. By the late 80s, all of the melanin in us was supposed to open up. It says in the Bible that the books will in the books, but if your name ain't in the book, you be cast in a furnace. The book is cosmic reference, which means you got melanin. And if your name ain't in the book, that means that you don't have melanin. Why is it that the majority of people are walking around this motherfucker dumb as shit, don't know what time it is, don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, yet the thing was due to open up? That means that the government had to come up in here and kill them, and the only people that actually awoke is you right here in the consciousness, are trying to figure some shit out. How can you walk among, I ain't even talking about you, no intellectual, and you got no African clothes, whatever. How can you walk amongst your damn people and don't feel some kind of damn hurt? Say, damn, what the hell is going on? The third eye just means that your awareness starts picking up. But there was more awareness in the early 90s. Now people are more dead. You better go back and get the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978 one. The 56 one was good, but you got to get the 78 one. Where the Chinese man said, that's not my wife. That's not my wife. He said, she looked like that, but that's not my wife. You see? I'm telling you this. But don't worry about that, because you can't kill us. Only thing they did was transfer the souls and where we going in the first place. Because the earth realm is through. You see what I'm saying? They only transferred the souls of where we going in the first place. Go back and look at the Star Wars trilogy where they say the force is surround you and it binds us together. That means when they kill one of us, they become a part of you and they live inside of you. That's what the energy is. So they say you protect yourself when you call on your ancestors because the ancestors become a part of you, and the ones that's left down here still alive, you more powerful now. The only reason why they couldn't kill you because you agreed to come back and do this shit now. You agreed a long time ago, say I gotta come back. See what I'm saying? Now, if you get the book, it lets you know about the cloning thing in the Star Wars thing, because the Star Wars thing's a star. Every man, every woman is a star. The word Kim in Egypt means melanin. There's another word called technium, which means heavy star material or stardust. That's melanin. You ever hear the word stardust? You know where to get that shit from? That's melanin. We got ancient words we don't know where this shit coming from. That's in you. They say technium and stardust, it also means a group of people living on the earth. The ancient ones who are the star-headed ones, which is you all. Now look at this. The Star Wars was talking about, go back and get the movie. They used one man to hunt down the Jedi warriors and kill them. Now, show you what this cracker is dealing with. What is the Jedi warriors? In Egypt, you will see some shit that look like this. And it's called the Jet Killer. You put an eye on that, it's the Jedi. If you remember I told you you would go back and read my shit, get my links. I got about 100 videos out now. If you get my, I got over 100. But if you get my videos, I told you that the ancient Indian word from India for the word melanin was called the Bindu seed. Anybody ever heard me say that? The Bindu seed, I think it's the Bindu seed, which is melanin. If you get, let me show you the one I want you to get. The Star Wars, the annotated screenplays. Star Wars, the annotated screenplays. Show you how these crackers are dealing on your ass. Science fiction is science fact. Right. Star Wars, the annotated screenplays came out about a month ago. Motherfucker, I walked in the store, it was putting this shit out. to you. This is the screenplays. See, when they make a movie, they might have 3 or 4, 5 drafts before they cut it down. This is the annotated shit, which is all the stuff that they took out. But they're having a little captions. In here, he said, I read about 40 mythology books. This was George Lucas who wrote the screenplay. He said, I got most of my shit from a book called Joseph Campbell's book, A Hero of a Thousand Faces. I'm gonna get it right. Joseph Campbell's book. I'm gonna see if I put it on here. The hero with the hero with 1,000 faces, Joseph Campbell. And in here he said that I ran up on the word Jedi, but it was called Jedi Bendu, which means that the Jedi Bendu, which is talking about the melanin carriers. The Jedi is the jet black eye, or the jet killer, which is talking about black people. And they say what? Luke Skywalker hunted down all of the doggone Jedi Wars and killed them all but 2. Now go and get the Dark Crystal produced by the same guy, Gary Kurtz, who was the producer of Star Wars. Who did the Dark Crystal? What did they do? In ancient mythology, in the Bible, they got a group of black people we would call what? The Nephilim. In the Dark Crystal, they were called what? The Gaflim. And what happened? They killed them all off but 2. This wasn't subject. This was an estimated thing on what they was going to do to you. If you think I'm lying, why isn't it Star Wars? Why isn't it Darth Vader and them in Star Wars fought in something called the Clone Wars? But they don't adequately explain it. That's why you got to go and get this book. A Guide to the Star Wars Universe. A Guide to the Star Wars Universe. Write that down. It's all in this book. And the name is A Guide to the Star Wars Universe, and the guy who wrote it is called Bill, and I gotta write this down because I don't know this Russian shit. Bill S. Hold on, let me get it right. Let me see what it is. A Guide to the Star Wars. Yeah, SLADICSEK. SLADICSEK. In the book, they go into the whole cloning shit. This shit is real. And they say first they created the cloning like they did in Germany, but they couldn't create the people with the force. They couldn't clone the people with the force. The force is melanin.
What's up with everybody, man? Y'all make sure y'all sub up to that channel, man. Let me know if y'all think Gucci Mane's been replaced or not. Get them votes in, man. And appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Called dark force, or dark matter. They say, but later on after years, they learn how to create the forces in the damn book. When you look up sporadic cloning, Spartan or cloning cylinders, they tell you on the back of the book about the Spartan cloning cylinders. And to read it in its entirety, you can get a book, 3 books by Timothy Zahn. One is called Heir to the Empire, the other one is called Dark Force Rising, and the other one is called The Last Command. This is real shit. They writing all that stuff. They writing down history on what they did to us. And it's right in the damn book. That's why they released this again, because this is the 20-year anniversary of the Clone Wars. Now, go back and backtrack. How in the hell can black people just all of a sudden, you cooling in the 70s, just going and shit, motherfucker getting down 80s and shit, you doing all right, and then somewhere in the late 80s, shit just boom, fall apart. You killing motherfuckers. You doing all kind of shit. You walking around with blonde hair. All clones. The dope dealers, clones. this. You have no way of reasoning what will make 14-year-old boys go up and shoot motherfuckers in the head. Right. To let you know that it's got to be a government program. If it was a natural trait for us to do this, you would have seen things like that in the 70s, in the 60s, in the 30s.
Donald Marshall exposes the real truth that has been hidden from humanity.
You're done now. You should have left me alone.
Everybody has to know about these things.
The biggest expose on the Illuminati guys ever, what they do, secret. They laughed at me when I said I was going to tell the world about this. They said, nobody's ever going to believe me. You won't put it together in a eloquent way. People will think that technology isn't that advanced yet with cloning because they just clone the sheep, right? No. They've been cloning people a long time this way. You won't hear this from anybody else because they're all scared of dying, but they're not going to kill me because I'll tell you why later, and it's crazy. It's ridiculous. Now, human cloning, I have to tell you, it's been done since at the end of World War II, okay? I'll tell you how they got it, and the whole shebang, like 33rd degree Freemason knowledge. I'm probably going to die for this somewhere along the lines. Okay. Picture this. I remember request about everything. Couldn't remember anything. I was still getting side effects from this. I was memory repressed about the cloning stuff until I was 30 years old. They call it the awakening when they give you back the memories. Turns out they had me there since I was 5 years old. Okay, and my family is there, my family members and everything, and they said they're not going to lie on a lie detector test about it. It's pretty big. Like, they were going to kill me, they said. Thing is, the way that this cloning works, okay, there's two different kinds of cloning. Now, there's replication cloning, where it comes up as a baby, right? Put the cells in, make the same person as a baby. Well, there's duplication cloning as well, where they grow you in a big, thick tank full of water. They used to have to use a tissue sample from you, or I guess they said the cells from a woman's pap smear is like really rich in the cells to make one of these duplicate clones.
What's up with everybody, man? Y'all sub up to that channel. Hit that like button. And let me know what y'all think about Gucci Mane down in the comments. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, too.
Or then make the same person as a baby. Cloning works, okay? There's two different kinds of cloning. Now, there's replication cloning, where it comes up as a baby, right? Put the cells in, make the same person as a baby. Well, there's duplication cloning as well, where they grow you in a big, thick tank full of water. They used to have to use a tissue sample from you, or I guess they said the cells from a woman's pap smear is like really rich in the cells to make one of these duplicate clones. They used to use kids' foreskins that were discarded at the hospital that got removed. That's what happened to me. But now they said they've upgraded the technology in the last 10 years, so now they only need blood. What they used to do with the tissue, well, they could also, they used to set this little oil drill looking thing over a person's forearm, strap their arm to a chair. And this drill, it had things on it that opened up, right? Now, it would go in, and when it spun, these things would open up. But then when it stopped, the things would close again. Now, this is done, it goes in, comes out, in, comes out. And what it was doing, it has to agitate the tissue, they told me when I was a kid, to a certain degree. I guess, like they said, the easiest way to tell a person in layman's terms about it is, you know, when you have a hangnail and you pull it off, and the white stuff that accumulates inside, and eventually it'll form like a scab and new skin, and it'll grow over. Well, to get that white stuff to really work good, they agitate the tissue a certain amount of times. Now they just agitate blood from like a blood sample even.
They put it in this other liquid, like Petri dish, and it just sets to healing and healing and healing and healing. And after a time, after they monitor it, it can make an entirely another person. They have to manipulate it a bit, make sure that the bones are going to go straight and stuff. I'm not sure of it.
What's up with y'all, man? He said, Marty, he said Hobson. Tyler the Creatives. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all pop out in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. This my Hobson Gucci man lineup right here. Hey, it looks like him, man. It looks like Hobson a lot. When you compare Hobson and Gucci Mane, he looks more like Hobson than instead of the new Gucci Mane. I mean, instead of the old Gucci Mane. So I don't know, man. Then on top of that, he hanging around ASAP. The new Gucci, he hangs around ASAP. That's his new buddy. You know what I'm saying? We know ASAP deep in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we already know that Gucci took the oath of the industry, because I told y'all about the bathtub ritual. I'm saying, if you want to be a mayor, you're gonna have to do the bathtub. I already know that Gucci took the oath. That's understood. But did he get swapped? Looking ass. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. We almost to 1,000 subs. We need like 30 subs. Yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think about Gucci Mane down in the comments. And let me know if y'all want me to break down some more rituals of the industry, or y'all want me to break down some more people who might have got swapped out. Let me know what y'all want me to do some more episodes on. Y'all want me to tell y'all who sold out in the industry, or y'all want some more episodes on who might have got swapped out in the industry? Looking ass. We gonna see, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, though, man. Make sure y'all get y'all votes in. Let me know. Yeah, it's not looking too good, though. I ain't gonna lie, especially for Pooh Shiesty, and for anybody that's been doing business with Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen my oath book. What did I tell y'all? Gucci Mane, only artist that's out under 1017 that had dealings with 1017 is hot. I mean, Big Walk Dog. Everybody else is either locked up or they already been taken out. Big Scar and Enchanting, they're took out. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, and Hot Boy West. They locked up. You know what I'm saying? He's got 3 artists locked up, and he's got 2 artists that got took out, man. So 1017 as a label, man, they not doing too good. Y'all know how I do my oath chart, man. We got our CMG oath chart too. You know what I'm saying? We know who took the oath, man. Got a whole booklet. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go back and do another one on Gucci Mane. Cause I gotta move some people around on the pyramid. Everybody ain't got they right spots on the pyramid, you know what I'm saying? You know who at the top though? Gucci Mane, you know what I'm saying? Cause he's part of the club. Man, ain't part of the club. He did the bathtub ritual. You see between the 2 pillars with the chart, you know what I'm saying? You see the checkerboard? Look, the goat leading him to the tickling his feet. That's the bathtub ritual. I'm telling y'all, man. We know who took the. Y'all sub up to the channel, hit that like button, and let me know if y'all think that's the real Gucci man or not. Everybody's saying something's going on with Gucci looking ass. Y'all let me know, man. Cause y'all know I got the real photo. This the real Gucci right here, you know what I'm saying? Gucci had a peanut head, you know what I'm saying? How did he come out with a flat head and waves now? That's Puerto Rucci. We on the Gucci man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sub up to the channel though, man. Look, none of his face stuff adds up on the facial recognition. You know what I'm saying? But when I line up with Hobson, I bet you if they do a facial recognition with my Hobson lineup, I bet you it lines right up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, look, everything lines right up. The nose, the head shape, everything. The eyes spaced out. What y'all think, man? He don't look like the new Gucci. Don't look like the old Gucci, but he looks like Hobson. You know what I'm saying? That's my Hobson lineup right there. Yeah, man. He don't look like the old Gucci, but guess who he do look like? You can even tell in the eyes a little bit. Is that Hobson? Damn it, Hobson. And this is just two random photos. You know what I'm saying? He said the nose looks a little different. I don't know. A little bit. The eyes don't though. And everything adds right up. Just like for the most part, maybe the nose does look a little bit bigger, but for the most part, everything adds right up. You know what I'm saying? Taco, what's the deal, man? The nose does look a little bit fatter on Gucci man, but I'm at a different angle on that picture too. Like he's like turned to the side like this, so of course it's gonna be a little wider. You know what I'm saying? If I would, I could get a straighter angle on that picture too, cause I got a couple screens to that. You know, man. See, the old Gucci don't look shit like the new Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sub up to the channel. Hit that like button, man. Let me know what y'all think. I got a fucking good one, man. Let me go get this one. This is a good one. Right here. Yeah, man, this is the real Gucci right here. Fabian, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is the real Gucci right here. I don't know who this is. You know what I'm saying? Am I right or am I right? You know what I'm saying? What the real Gucci man? This is the real Gucci man right here. You know what I'm saying? Still got the peanut head. Still got the peanut head. Then all of a sudden he goes Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? We're not stupid, man. Something's going on looking at us. Yeah, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel. The boy say Big Smoke. I need to go get my hair cut. I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow, probably. What's up with everybody though, man? Y'all see, look, they go Hobson, or is that Hobson? He said, how much did they pay Gucci? Shit, they must have paid him a nice amount. You know what I'm saying? Or they might not have paid him shit. Might have got his ass up out of there. Cause he was the same Gucci man that was exposing Nicki Minaj in the industry, remember? Yeah, right before they got him, remember? He was tweeting and doing all them tweets. He was like, yeah, Nicki Minaj, yeah, she did this and she did that, blah, blah, blah. And Drake, and this and that and blah, blah, blah. He was going off on everybody. And then that's when his ass got locked up in 2014. They came and applied that bill. You know what I'm saying? And he only did uh 20 months. You know what I'm saying? He went in 2014 in May. He went in September of 2014 and got out in May of 2016. Look, it totally different. Chill, man. We had about 2 hours. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button and sub to the channel. I don't know, man. All right, let me the pic with him with some glasses on. We'll compare a glasses pic. All right, he got on glasses. You still the same glasses on. Let me see. Y'all know I'm fair on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Is that him? This another glasses. This is another pic with him with glasses on. What y'all think, man? Is that the real Gucci man? I don't know. He's too cheesy to me. The new Gucci's too cheesy. He looks like he's always looking at the camera and he's always cheesy, like with a cheesy look. He said Gucci came out the feds. Clown, do you got the videos? Let me see. There you go, right there. When he walked out, that's when he got released. But when he did, he looked like this. You know what I'm saying? Went in and he went in 2014, September 2014, and got out May 2016. That's only 20 months. And just knowing him, he just seems like he would have got fat. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Gucci was sipping all that lean. Everybody that did some time got out fat. Big Meech got out fat. Blueface, fat. Anybody you can think. People on the street that I know, most of them that went to jail, they get out jail fat. You know what I'm saying? Prison, they get out fat. This nigga got out with a 6 pack. Come on, Gucci Man was fat as shit. Y'all get y'all votes in, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, though, man. Charmaine say they do it in our faces. The nose looks a little different. Nah, for real. Let me get y'all some more. Y'all know Gucci pics. He's always cheese. Look how he looks like he's always cheesing, bro. I don't know, bro. That's not him, bro. Look how he looks, bro. Super robotic. Let me see. I don't know, bro. Right there. What y'all think? Y'all let me know down in the comments. What y'all think? This the real Gucci right here. Ain't no way. That's people, bro. Look, this another glasses. I got y'all another glasses pic. You know what I'm saying? Another pic with him with glasses on. Line them up. Nah, that ain't him. Look how he got his eyes. Look at the eyes under the shades. You know what I'm saying? Nah, hell nah, boy. That ain't no Gucci, man. Gucci was blowing Gucci was blowing on that Girl Scout cookie. That boy eyes was super yellow. Yo, that boy Gucci, man, his I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, man. That boy Gucci Man was blowing on that Bubba Kush and that Girl Scout cookie. What y'all think, man? Let me know down in the comments. Cause we got a ton of people that's saying Gucci's been replaced. We got 71% saying, hey, something's going on with Gucci Man. You know? Let's look. Look at the top lip. Look, his top lip was fat as shit. How did his top lip shrink? Look. What did he get? Lip surgery? Nah. See, I'm the best at breaking down this facial recognition stuff. See, look at the top lip. See how fat it is? Nah, that's not him, buddy. Something's going on with Gucci Man. Y'all sub up to the channel. And the trap's closed for Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trap clothes for Gucci Mane. Ain't nobody else gonna put their foot down, but we gonna put our foot down, man. Trap is closed for Gucci Mane. We gotta figure out who this is. Y'all hit that like button, sub up to the channel. And I know them big ass teeth, new teeth that he got, didn't stretch his lip out that much. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. His top lip went from this to this because he was blowing too much bubble kush. You know what I'm saying? His lip was fucking. He had fucking straight like he smoked fucking 1,000 blunts a day type shit. Ain't no way his shit shrunk up like that. See how thin this shit is? This shit is a fucking peppermint. This shit's super thin. See how big his top lip is? Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? That's just like how I went back when I did my Eminem breakdown and I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? We gonna break this stuff down, man. Y'all sub up to the channel. Yeah, man. You either gonna pay on the front end or you gonna pay on the back end. It looked like Gucci Mane paid on the front end. Got his ass up out of there quick. 2014, he started ratting on the industry, but they came through that bitch with the y'all hit that like button though, man. He only did 20 months. I know people that did 20 years and they didn't come out looking that different. Ain't no way. See his top lip? See, look, ain't no way his lip got unfat like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's trying to hide his bottom lip right. Only you Gucci. He came out of jail or came out the feds super skinny and he came out super skinny with a six pack after he had a fucking jug belly. Like, come on, man. Josh, what's the deal? He said, Diddy, man. Nah, for real. He do got the Diddy face right there. He like, what we getting into? Looking ass. That's the mischievous Gucci right there, boy. If that's even him, I don't think it's him. You know what I'm saying? Look how he's got that zesty look up under his glasses. See the old Gucci, he ain't have that. See? The new Gucci, he's all like, and he's always got them big ass ladybug shades. You're gonna really catch too many pictures without it. The new Gucci, he's always wearing glasses. You know what I'm saying? Fake, that fake face. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be in the dark room, he be having on glasses. Like, nigga, it's dark as shit in here. Why do you got on glasses, Gucci? Nigga don't ain't got on the regular glass. He got on the fucking dark ski glasses. Like, can't even see where you going with them big ass glasses on. Nigga just too cool, man. The new Gucci, he always got some big ass ladybug shades on. Chris said, same Gucci, man. I don't know, man. You think this is the same Gucci, man? Look at the top. I'm saying? How did his top dramatically? Like he had fucking lip surgery. And I know it wasn't them big ass teeth that stretched his lip out. Yeah, man. Y'all can try that stuff on them other channels. Y'all ain't running shit on this channel. That is not the same Gucci Mane. I'll fucking bring y'all on here. Y'all think that's Gucci Mane? I will bring y'all niggas on here. I'll send y'all the link and y'all can come up on here and explain to everybody how that's the same Gucci Mane. Y'all want the link? Shit, I'll go live for 2 more hours. Don't test me, looking ass. Nah, Chris, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Josh, what's the deal? Fabian, Ann, what's the deal? I gotta start a new one. I forgot I gotta start a new one if I send a link. I'm gonna have to start a whole new live. Said they got the original when he was in prison. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This guy was wolfing on a. He was go back and look in 2014. He was tweeting and he was talking all kind of shit about uh fucking Nicki Minaj and Drake in the industry, and he was exposing the industry, and then they came through and fucking hit his ass with that charge in 2014 and put his ass under. Go look. Am I lying? No, because he was tweeting his ass off. He was like, "Yeah, Nicki Minaj did this, da 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 da. The industry, the industry. This what's going. This who talks to this, and this who talks to these people." He say his Bart chain disappeared with him. Exactly. You know that nigga Gucci Mane's goofy as hell. He would have still had his Bart chain. That he came home, he had a whole new setup talking about Ice Daddy and all this shit. I'm not saying you can't switch up your jewelry and all this shit, but I already showed y'all that he's deep in the industry, so it really don't matter whether he got swapped or not at this point. I showed y'all he did the bathtub ritual already. And I told y'all don't even know what the ice cream tat means. I told y'all what the ice cream tat means too. The ice cream tat the cone represents the loss of innocence, and the lightning bolt represents Satan falling from the heavens. You know what I'm saying? I already looked up the symbolism behind the cone and the lightning bolt. And I used to wonder why he got that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why the fuck did Gucci Man get the fucking. I was like, why the fuck did he get a cone? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I ain't just gonna say I'm a real street person, but, like, I was in the streets. That shit didn't make sense. Like, fuck you get a cone on your face for, nigga? Shit was stupid when he got it. And then it was around the time when, like, people wasn't even getting blasted on their face like that. So it was just, like, real strange that you would get a fucking cone and a lightning bolt blasted on your face. You know what I'm saying? He said, wow, his wife looked like a different woman every time. Yeah, his handler. You mean his handler? His mommy looking ass. Because he can't post shit unless she tells him he can post. Okay, Gucci Man, you can post now. Look, if you go on his Instagram, he ain't posting shit. Let's go look. Oh, looks like Rick Ross still posting good. Look, Nothing, nothing as usual. He don't get to post on his story unless he gets the okay from from his handler looking ass. That is not Gucci, man. I don't know who the fuck that is, but it don't even look like it. But yeah, man, and they took they said the clone Goro bipolar. No, for real, he don't even seem bipolar no more. He's talking about he was going through all these episodes and all this. Now it just seems like he's just tuned into the industry 100%. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss a beat. That's how you know all that shit's cap. Like he's 100% tuned into the industry, but like to the streets, he's not tuned in at all. Like he's not tuned into the streets at all. Y'all most tuned in to the streets than Gucci Mane right now. They done straight demolished his career. Yeah, everybody on the label either passed in jail now. Big Scar and Enchanting got X'd off the list. They're no longer here. Big Walk Dog is his only artist he's got left. Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, and Hot Boy West, they locked up right now. While he's sitting back eating steak and lobster, you know what I'm saying? He's a fake. I'm sorry to bust y'all's bubble, hip hop bubble, you know what I'm saying? But he's a fake, man. Just like them other labels, too. They all fakes. This is my 1017 oak chart right here. But I got all my other labels on there, too. We know who sold out, man. These people are sellout. They are not from the streets. And they do not get a pass in the trap looking ass. Trap closed. He said, crazy world. Most don't believe the real. Nah, for real. And had it with these people, man. He said, and how you don't kick with Walker no more? That's crazy. I'm telling you. How you no more? Your main buddy that you got a famous pic with in Walmart. Oops, I mean martial law looking ass.
Bobby.
Bitch, I ain't say nothing to you. So didn't say no damn Bobby. But it's down. That voice search shit get out of hand. I don't even be saying shit. That shit be popping up like I'm searching for something. That bitch thirsty for a search. Said that pleather jacket. Nah, for real. That's how you know it was the early 2000s. Had on that hot ass jacket. Y'all let me know about Gucci Man, man. Y'all think that's him or not? When I line him up with Hobson, man, it looks like Hobson. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like Gucci. This the old Gucci Man right here. I snapped some old pics of him. You know what I'm saying? Hobson, some of the pics I had of Hobson. But when I compared the Hobson one, well, it looked just like the new Gucci. But the old Gucci don't look like the new Gucci. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? Am I tripping? Is that Gucci, man? Let me know. Hairline lean back like a Fat Joe song now. Nah, for real. Some of his shit is pushed all the way. His shit was already getting there, but shit, his shit super pushed back now. What y'all think, man? Y'all think that's Gucci? Look at his lip, though. Look, this Gucci. Look at the top lip. See how fat his lip is? How the fuck did his lip shrink? Yeah, if they shave that big ass stupid beard off and take them damn ladybug shades off, look, he got them big ladybug shades on. We can't even see anything. Cause you know it ain't him. Like niggas wearing 90% of the time, he's got a big ass beard on, and he's got these big ass ladybug shades on, even when it's dark inside. You know what I'm saying? Said his lips lost weight too. That's what I'm saying. How the fuck you lose lip in your weight? I mean, how you lose weight in your lip? He said the clone shit is just for entertainment. Your way of thinking change for the better or the worse. I don't know, man. It's just a add on, really. Gucci Mane took the oath of the industry. See the two pillars with the checkerboard? He already did the bathtub ritual like all the other industry. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, NLE Chopper, DMX. You know what I'm saying? See the goat tickling their feet before they get to the tub and the checkerboard. Yeah, so I already know he took the oath, but we just trying to find out if he got swapped or not. So that's the whole key. That's the whole mystery behind it. Say, how is the chin squared and is the release from the prison? How is the chin squared off? It was round at first. Pause. Nah, for real. And they even had a Foot Locker commercial that they took down when I exposed them with the clones in it. It had two Gucci in the commercial. When I was breaking it down and we was on his Instagram, and then they took it down. Yeah, man, real Buster shit. They had a commercial with two lookalikes with the new Hope, the Bundy Seven or whatever. And see, look, they even the commercial was 33 seconds long, and then everybody threw up the 3-3 at the end. You know what I'm saying? So straight sick for the Masonic occult. You know what I'm saying? So he took the oath for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they all chunked up threes. They all chunked up threes at the end of the commercial. At the buzzer beater too. It goes bump. Then the commercial's 30 seconds long. So that's super symbolic, you know what I'm saying, for the industry. Y'all hit that like button, sub up to the channel. And yeah, man, before we even talk about who got swapped or who might have got like, I know who got the industry. Or even Don Cap already know who sold to the industry. The lemon video. Yeah, it was 33 seconds. That's what I'm telling y'all. The commercial was 33 seconds, and then they all threw up the 3-3 at the end of the commercial. You can't make this stuff up. Tell y'all. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey, Eminem. They got a ton of them. Y'all want to see another good? Another one that I broke down was Eminem. Let me show y'all the Eminem breakdown. Oh yeah, Kanye. They done got him. I got a couple good ones coming up for y'all. We're gonna be breaking this stuff down. You know, I gotta line everything up, get all my lineups in order. Then we're gonna break this stuff. I don't like just coming up here just dry with no evidence. You know what I'm saying? All my shit, we got pure evidence. Bitch, you can't say nothing. You try to say, oh, they didn't get replaced. I'm gonna say, oh, well, they took the oath then. You know what I'm saying? Every time. So, yeah, Jimmy, Eminem. Let me see. So even that Travis Scott Kanye video, they pulled Kanye mask off. He had like an alien face underneath. And that video, and they pulled his mask off. Said I think they got AB and Dean now. Their hair color changed to blonde. Yup. The industry once they do the blonde hair magic, to the blonde. Once they do the blonde deal, that's it. Once they do cross ritual, that's it. When Oliver Tree did the cross ritual, they try to look at the industry. So thing got replaced. We know who took the oath. That's one thing about this chick. You know what I'm saying? Drake, he took the oath too. I know y'all like jamming at Drake. I know y'all like that new album. But yeah, Drake hit what his new album was named what? He had the three albums that he dropped. And if the initials in each album spell out him. And if you go watch that Powerpuff Girl episode where they talk about and expose who him is, they was talking about Satan. You know what I'm saying? That he throwing up the six, he the six god, that stuff. Man. See, that's the thing on this. I already know who took the oath. But I even get on here capping. I know who sold out. Drake, he sold out. He sold out, but you don't think Drake sold out. It don't even make no sense. People be biased. They be like, oh, such and such sold out. But then when it comes to their favorite art, they be like, he didn't sell out. Nah, bitch, he sold out too. So, yeah, man. Here you go. Here, I made a little thing. Yeah, Habibi, Iceman, and Made Honor. And then it spell out him. And if you go and look out, if you go and watch that Powerpuff Girl episode where they tell you who him is, they tell you who him is. And him on that episode on the Powerpuff Girls was Satan. You know what I'm saying? So Drake got a lot going on while he talking about 86 God and all this bullshit. Jay, he took the oath as well. You know what I'm saying? Super deep in the industry, super deep ties to the occult. You know what I'm saying? And super ritualistic. Known super a known high ranking warlock looking ass. But yeah, man. He sold out to this well, him and Beyonce. Everybody's pretty much sold out, man. Even in the football. You know what I'm saying? This the Madden cover right here, Madden 20. They doing the sign. You know what I'm saying? And that's Egyptian occult magic. A celebrity do that. The sign of Osiris is risen. You gonna find it in any institution you could think of down there. If they a celebrity sold out. They sold out, man. But yeah, man. Y'all get y'all votes in. We almost to 50 votes. Has Gucci Mane been replaced? Let me know, man. Let me show y'all my. Oh, I told y'all when they start doing stuff. Remember I told the cheetah print in the industry? It's kind of like the blonde hair in the industry. That's like that's like the show that you down with the stuff too, you know. See right there, that's the hidden hand. When they're in the occult, they'll do that too. The fist across the chest and do the sign of the master, the second veil, or whatever stage they doing, and whatever stage they in. That's the hidden hand right there, man. Y'all see the hand signs? He said, "Yup, the cheetah nails." I'm glad you said that. I was gonna get into that. The cheetah in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I got an episode coming up on that too. Got an episode coming up. You know what I'm saying? Once they start doing that cross stuff, you know they sold out. Oh, here goes right here. Somebody said something about Jim Carrey. Yeah, Jim Carrey, they done definitely replaced Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-brainer. You know that ain't the same person. Said Mason's in the boule, yep. Yeah, man, that's a whole different person. Look at the lip, the bottom lip, crazy. Yeah, all kind of plastic surgery look like. So yeah, man, Jim Carrey. People be like, "Oh, you only do black celebrity?" Nah, we do any celebrity. We don't give a fuck if you what color you is. If you took the oath or you got swapped out, we gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? That's Jim Carrey. And then we got Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Eminem looking real strange too. Get my Eminem thumbnails up. One right here. Notice how he had the moles He's got one mole right here, like on his nose, and then he's got one right there on his forehead. See the moles, right? Look, he got him right here. See the mole? You still see the mole in between his eyes. Let me show you. Look, even right here. See the mole? You can see it better on this picture with this camera. This from MTV. They had them good cameras. See the mole in between his eyes, his eyebrows. Look, you can even see it right there. New Eminem don't got that mole. You know, when they swapped them out. See, look, no mole. The old Eminem had that mole. You know what I'm saying? I went back to MTV, one of the old videos. So that's my breakdown for Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Mole gone. You know what I'm saying? He had the mole in between his eyes. And yeah, man. See it? See, I screenshotted it from the MTV live. You know what I'm saying? They can't lie on there. That's uh that's recorded just out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Call this goof ass. See the mole for the two moles. Then when he came back from his whatchamacallit, no moles. And no booty chin. Notice he had the booty chin. Let me see. Notice he. That's another thing I noticed. See? See his booty chin? How you get rid of a booty chin? You know what I'm saying? Anybody I know that got one of them, it don't get better, it get worse. I pick. I had another one. I was like, I fucking missed, deleted it. See it? See, he had an extreme booty chin, and he had the new Eminem, no booty chin, no moles. Ain't that something? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was another breakdown I did for y'all. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show y'all the cheetah print stuff. That's what I was thinking about. With them. Oh, no, I got that. more of that. Cyrus is risen. You know what I'm saying? There goes some soccer players doing it. He said it was 33. Yep, yep. Yeah, there's some soccer players doing the Osiris is risen. It's all it's in football, soccer, it's in everything. They all took those. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do it. What's up with everybody though, man? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shit, then I'm out. Taking a break. When you start seeing the checkerboard, the cheetah print, any of that stuff, you know they took off. Sauce Walker, he took those too. And they being Dean and them a lot. And Zeus. NLE Chopper. He took those as well. Any rapper you can down there, anybody you can think of, they took the oath to the industry. If they in the industry, they took the oath. Say real Gucci. Yeah, that's the real Gucci right there. This one right, not this one. Looking at this. This one, no. Right to the no. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. It's been a good live. Make sure y'all sub up to that channel. And I'm gonna show y'all no, with just the cat stuff period. When you start seeing the cat stuff, you know that they took the oath. Here goes Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? One eye symbolism. And yeah, man. See the cat stuff? When they start doing the one eye symbolism, it's a wrap. Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? It's an oath. See the one eye symbolism? When they start doing the one eye symbolism stuff, it is a wrap, buddy. She even flipped it down. She coffee mug over in her videos and inverted the and put the coffee man poured the coffee on the. You know what I'm saying? In that one video, I said, "Oh yeah, Megan Thee Stallion is so." It's like turn the coffee mug upside video. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Yep, Megan done sold out." I know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here you go. This is Beyonce. I was breaking Beyonce down. That stuff with her. You know what I'm saying? Going up the pyramid, wearing the saying And she lays you down with that coat. You know what I'm saying? When you start, I got a ton of different ones with leopard print, but I gotta go back and find them. And that cheater, you know they done took the oath of the industry. You know what I'm saying? And they sold out for the bag. See, we got an episode on that too. The leopard print in the industry. See, yeah, they don't know nothing about that. That's deep occult symbolism. I appreciate everybody for tapping. Y'all make sure y'all sub up to that channel, man. Everybody sub up so y'all can stay updated on your on who got sold out, who done told, who part of the industry looking at it. Yeah, man. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this Gucci Man clone episode off right there, man. Yeah, Gucci Mane had the leopard stuff going on in his video too. The lemonade video. Look at it, lemonade. He already had the leopard stuff going on. You know he took the oath of the industry. Start seeing the cheetah print. See, this stuff go way back. 2006. Looking at this. I got an episode coming too. In the dress. You know what I'm saying? Because Busta Rhymes, people been rocking the dress. Busta Rhymes was rocking the dress back in the 1997 MTV Awards. So they've been doing this sassy stuff for a while. 97? Most people wasn't even born yet. But yeah, man, it's the industry in the dress. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button and sub up to that channel. And it's your big boss, Squalor Bands, back with another one, man. Appreciate y'all, man.